Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with Stampandcrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' It! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me today. We have another fun card using the Waterside Retreat Suite, which includes the relaxing Waterside bundle. We're only using a sentiment in here today, but we are using some of the great paper that's part of this suite. So I'm going to be featuring some designer papers because we have a big sale starting August 4th and going through the rest of the month, 15% off select designer paper and cardstock. So it's a really good deal. We rarely have our cardstock on sale, so it's a great time to stock up. Okay, and just remember when you place an order with me online of $50 or more before tax and shipping, I'll send you a kit of that month's card class projects for free. All right, let's get started. Now, this is a fun fold. Now, I got a fun fold like this in a swap, and I thought it was really cute, and I've just kind of adjusted it to fit this Waterside Retreat suite. Okay. I am going to be using one retired punch, so please don't shoot me. I just really needed that punch. Okay, and if you have something similar, you can do that. So I have my basic white, and I've scored it, so it folds into 3 sections. So these sections are exactly alike. Sometimes it's, I got to figure out which way to fold it for it to, lay flat the best. I will post measurements and supplies on my blog so you don't have to worry about, what the measurements are. Okay, so this is my holder. And what I'm going to do is punch a hole. I'm going to put this all the way up. And this is the Heartfelt Hexagon Punch, which is retired. But I'm using this because it's the right height when it's like this for a gift card to go in. So you can put a gift card, or you could do money or whatever you want to do. So with this one, we are going to glue all the way around. I don't have to glue this, but I'm just putting glue on the edges because I want to be able to stick that gift card into this little slot. All right, then we're going to fold that up. And then I have a piece of a quarter sheet of balmy blue. No, quarter sheet of Pool Party. That's what that is. And then we have a layer of Calypso Coral. And then I chose this cute little page out of the designer pack. And this is the page that has lots of different scenes on the front. So I've cut this one, and then I've cut a piece. This has the boys, B-O-U-Y-S on one side, and then the wood grain on the other because it just kind of matches that. So I've just cut a little piece there. And this is going to adhere to this. Now, I probably shouldn't have glued this down because I really need to put that in there. But that's okay. We're going to just make it work. So I'm going to adhere this down, and we're going to leave a little border on 3 sides, and then we're going to adhere this strip on the other side, just like this. And it just kind of ties in together. All right, then I'm going to tie the linen thread around in a bow. And what I probably would have done is maybe done this before I glued it down, so I could have hidden that ribbon on the other side. And I didn't, so that's okay. It can be there. They're really only going to notice it the once when they open up, right? It's not in the way of our gift card holder, so it is not a big deal. Okay, before I glue this down, I want to stamp and emboss our sentiment. And we're going to use Today Is Your Day, because that could be for Father's Day, for birthday, for you know, many occasions. Okay, let's grab a block. Today is your day. And I have an embossing buddy here somewhere. We're going to use white embossing powder. I'm just going to use this on the bottom so our powder doesn't stick. Okay, I'm just gonna stamp that right in the center, down near the bottom. I'll get some white powder. Look how nice that sticks when you use the embossing buddy. Okay. Heat that up just until it melts. You want to make sure it's not grainy. All right. Now we're going to layer this on our pool party cardstock. This designer paper has both pool party and balmy blue, so you could use either blue, or you could even use a gray granite if you wanted to. But I really like the fun pop of color with this Calypso coral. And then I'm going to adhere this to the top. I want to just kind of center it left to right and then top to the top of our words. Okay, and then we have that designer paper. It's got the pool party with the seagulls on the background, and then the front is a whole sheet of bicycles. So I chose to grab one of these bicycles, and we are going to just maybe pop it up with a couple dimensionals. I'm going to cut a little piece. This is a leftover sheet from my paper pumpkin kit, I think. And I'm just going to put it up there near the handlebar to give it a little extra stability. I'm going to just kind of layer it here in front of the store like someone parked it. And I'm going to grab my Pearls of Beauty. This is my last few pearls from this pack. And there's some random iridescent pearl. I don't know what happened to that. But I seem to be out of the small ones, so I'm just going to use a couple big ones. We'll do one that has sticky up. We'll just do two, just for fun. We'll add a couple of those coral pearls on there. And that's it. Isn't that cute? I just think this is the cutest little gift card. And this could be masculine too. It could be masculine or feminine. If you got a fan of somebody who's a fan of the beach, this is a really good one. And I hope you enjoyed it. Cute. And then I'm not going to put the inside because I might use it for Father's Day, might use it for birthday. You know, whatever you want to do. All right. Thanks everybody for stopping by, and I will see you next time.